So, welcome back to another... Oh, wait, we need drinks. Sorry.
I've got one kind of Heineken.
Can we get teas?
Ugh, okay. No, because that's hardly a drink. It's not really a drink. It's half a can.
It's not even a full big Heineken as well. That is the smallest thing. Hi, welcome to an episode of One Drink Minimum, where we drink one drink,
one drink,
or literally less than a drink, less than half a drink. By the looks of things, this is like a completely different style of ODM than we've ever done. That one we did that time, and we're going to mix it up, and we're going to do a tier list.
That trend
today. If you remember a few hinges back, I know, like you always remember. Joe said this thing.
Transformers is stupid.
Yeah, essentially he said, why do Transformers transform? So we're going to be rating the Transformers transformation, not robot form, and we're going to be rating them on usefulness. So it's how useful they are as whatever the item is that they are in the world that they are in.
I don't mind them transforming. It's more the fact once they're a robot, I don't think they should go back to a car. It's the vehicle. I think the vehicle's pointless.
You think going back to being a vehicle is silly?
You can do it once and they go, great, now I'm a robot. Let's never change back.
Well, like, as the song suggests, robots in disguise is the big part of it.
Nope.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, let's see how well all these things could disguise in nowadays times. Starscream.
I kind of know names and things, but I don't know really what...
Starscream.
Did you do what the robot version is, or have you just done the vehicles?
This is just the vehicles. Because it doesn't matter.
Well,
they can look cool as
them
fuck,
anyway,
but it doesn't matter. How useful do you think it would be to be able to transform into a plane if you're just a little robot?
Am I a little robot, or am I the robot the same size as the plane?
You're a robot same size as the plane.
Can I fly as a robot?
You can fly, but not as fast.
But not as fast, but where am I going?
Where are you going? Like, away. You're trying to get away with all your energon crystals.
Don't know what
How useful is that? So I'm going to set this as like a standard A. It's pretty fucking useful to be able to just fly away.
Just fly away.
Okay.
Just flying away from your problems, that's not the transforming away, Mark.
Yeah, so you kind of got to fight. You actually think that...
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we talking the hand or the camera?
It's the camera, obviously. I don't know, it looks like Soundwave. I don't know, fucking know who it is. Maybe Jazz, I don't fucking know.
E.
You're going E for a camera.
Why would I want to be a camera when I can be a robot?
I think, well, the disguising thing. There's so many things that, like, actually don't really... I mean, the thing is, this is one thing you kind of got to think about here. This is Reflector, but it's also three tiny robots as one camera.
Turn into one camera, that's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't actually that useful thinking about it, because they kind of all got to be together to be the camera.
If they're on their own, what can they do?
Jack shit by the looks of things. Be half a camera. Yeah,
between E and F. Between E and F.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I don't really know what these other ones are.
Like, let's go for this.
Fucking ambulance.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Ratchet.
So who's inside the ambulance?
No one, a hologram, a fake person.
So we can't even help people.
That's the thing. So, I mean, like, being disguised is all well and good, but, like, I mean, if, say, anything is going on around you, people are just going to be running up and going, please help, someone needs help! And it's just like, this hologram just stood there.
It's like...
Then you're impersonating an ambulance worker, and then you're all fucked, and then people are going to be after you.
Transformer Court. The only benefit is you can get through traffic.
You can't. Yeah, that is a shout.
But it's not huge. But apart from that, it doesn't even look like. It just looks a bit boxy and lame. It looks like it's made of Lego.
It looks boxy, but that's not how useful it is. So what are we going to give it?
D.
D. Fully D. Right. Okay. The next one is Megatron. The big
I still
gun.
don't understand. I know who Megatron is. He's the grey guy.
Yeah.
With the shoulder cannon. He's got
he's got a shoulder cannon, but he just basically matter transforms into that little gun there.
Oh, that's literally Megatron when you were saying it.
Megatron. Okay. Yeah, that's Megatron. So he goes into a gun that all
it's
the
like
other
pistol as well.
All the other it's a Wolf of PP something or whatever.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what you used to transform into, a Wolfer thing. Anyway, yeah. So, but it's a gun that all the other Transformers use, all the other Decepticons use, and shoot him.
I just feel like loads of dirty Transformer hands touching me up and like
that is fair enough. And also, what if they like shit with you or they drop you or anything like that? I suppose if they drop you, you can just transform back into a person.
What's reloading? Where's that?
I don't know.
I think
he's just inside him. He's just inside him. He's a powerful gun.
Yeah, but I'm thinking he's sat on his own in the desert. I've crash landed, and I better turn into a gun. Or it's things where I think, well, would I rather be the robot or would I rather be a gun? And I'm trapped in the desert.
Yeah.
Just a gun baking.
I mean, they're not always going to be trapped in the desert. They can fly.
I've not seen the show, but I think that's most of it I've heard. Is just them trapped in the desert or in the middle of the jungle.
Honestly, it looks very like desert-y.
Yeah,
you kind of got to take into account that they're always in the desert with all these things. It's like Nevada or whatever.
No. I'm going to say F.
You're saying F for
No,
Megatron? No, come on, come
E,
on.
because it's better than the camera. Because
the thing is, well, he's much better than the camera, but also he's a very powerful weapon that they can just use. I mean, like you say, if there's no reason to use to go into being a ship, it's like surely then all the other robot formats are completely useless. If you can go into a more powerful gun and destroy people from far away, it's like a teamwork thing. One guy's the gun, one guy's the shooter. No. I think it's D.
Okay, we'll go for D, but I think it's very fucking low.
I mean,
it's too much. It's a tool again. It's. I don't feel special if it's being passed around by all the Transformers.
I completely get that, but it's how useful you are, not necessarily how you feel as the Transformer.
But a lot of situations, you're on your own, and I can't stress it enough. Trapped somewhere, maybe it's sea or wherever, or in the ice. I don't know all the elements, but you're just a gun.
Right. Grimlock.
An ambulance can at least skid across. Oh,
Grimlock. Right. How effective
I was
is
literally
Grimlock?
Thought, does he not turn? Oh no, he literally says it's a dinosaur.
He's a dinosaur that goes into a person.
Arm, his little
he's got he's taking around drinks at a party.
S.
Thing is, how useful is it as being a massive fucking dinosaur?
I actually thought
it's a T-Rex. They can't fucking do shit with their arms. I mean, he's carrying stuff like
the arms are really articulate. I can see that.
Well, the arms are much longer than T-Rex's arms.
Yeah, but that's what you can do.
It's not. There's no disguising that.
I don't care
about
disguising.
It's robots in disguise. They have to blend in. These guys need to blend in, and that's the thing. I don't think this deserves an S because it's the coolest looking.
I much prefer to be going through traffic very slowly as a T-Rex with tiny little butler hands.
Yeah, but it's how useful you are about defeating the other side.
No, you just said useful. You didn't say
it's
technically
useful.
battle.
Well,
because obviously then the camera's a zero.
In the Transformers world, I said so. Obviously,
you said our world. We said our world. Our world, but
as Transformers. So you got to think.
I say S. If you want to say less, then put it in between or something. But straight away I can see a single issue with being that.
Don't think that you're going to be I don't know. I just think
I'm picturing myself as that robot and thinking, great.
You're much stronger.
Yeah.
But I don't know, why would you not want to be a human? So if you could literally go and be a Tyrannosaurus Rex right now.
Yes.
You just go, I'll just be a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And you commit your life to being a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
But I've got my own brain, so I know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I've got thumbs, unlike the other two.
You don't have thumbs. He's not got thumbs. He's not got thumbs.
I know he doesn't have thumbs.
You've not got thumbs.
I could work around
You've not got thumbs. Okay, right. What are you saying then?
S.
So you're saying S, right? I'm going to say, I think he's not very useful. I'm going to say B, so we're going to go from an A.
I think you've got a different meaning of use.
But how useful is he? What can he do? I mean, aside from being carrying around some stuff right now.
He can do everything with his hands. He can have a gun in one hand and a camera in the other hand.
He can't have a gun. We tried to put that gun in Megatron in his hand before. It didn't work. He can't even shoot Megatron.
He's got a trigger finger.
Preceptor. This is the...
Preceptor?
the magnifying glass.
That is the worst. It's tools. There's a lot of tools.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Most
the
of the
bottom looks like a urinal or something. Like the bottom part looks just like a.
It
trough.
does actually, but no, it's
a sink.
Yeah, it is actually. It looks like someone could wash it with their hands in it.
Yeah.
But then also look through the telescope. It's not a telescope. Sorry, it's a microscope. So it's I don't know how useful he is in the Autobots world. Just like how many things do they need to go? Oh shit! Grab me that microscope, Preceptor. I need you to fucking look. In a world
where microscopes, these things like guns and cameras and tools, they exist in abundancy, and they don't cost much money.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So
but
they just have a big bag full of microscopes and stuff. One of their friends is literally, it's like the butter robot in fucking Rick and Morty. Sorry to bring up Rick and Morty, I know, just to age the show dramatically. But it's literally like the I deliver butter or whatever it is. What is my purpose?
Yeah.
He's literally just
but it's not his only purpose.
He doesn't need to be even sentient to do that.
Yeah, he can fight also as a robot, but he can also sneak into people's houses and be a little Preceptor.
But can he even look down his own scope?
No, but other people can probably.
No,
I kind of get it. I mean, he can probably see what he sees. He can probably see out
his own scope.
Probably.
That's weird. No. Awful.
I mean, where else are his eyes then? Otherwise, when he's looking out of it, when people are just holding him, is he just in some abyss, just like I need to shoot now. I need to be a gun now.
You'd think his eyes would be.
Me. Someone's just shot my trigger.
He has like an eye that way and an eye that way, but then I suppose they have to look.
Oh, what? So he's got. Really?
So he can see.
You think what? So he just looks.
I think he's.
So you think he just looks directly into Starscreen's eye?
Yeah.
When he's looking through the viewfinder.
He's like
they're just looking eye to eye right next to each other.
Or his little mouse here, and he's literally the scopes all go like left, right, because he sees.
Yeah, maybe.
F.
I think. Yeah, I think.
You
F
can't even look down your own eyes.
He's not useful. So let's go for Mirage next. Mirage. Oh shit.
I literally thought it was Stingray from a distance. I'm so old. Nice high quality images there, Mark.
Yeah, I know, really good that.
Is that a go-kart?
He is an F1 car, or like, yeah.
What's that weird bit at the top, the blue thing?
It's like an 80s F1 car.
So it's got a bath set on top of it.
It is. It does look a bit like a bath, actually.
Very kitchen and toilet related at the moment.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They had, yeah. So, how useful do you think this is being a transformer? I mean, I don't think it's that useful because I mean, everyone's going to be fucking taking pictures of you. If I know anybody,
someone will be carrying the tiny
people
thing.
look next to like, you know, whenever if there's an F1 car parked up,
or a
people are always getting
people
pictures on it. You know, there's little children climbing all over you all the time.
It's very undisguisey.
Yeah,
like.
It's not in disguise in any way.
Also, I don't know much about F1 cars, but I'm pretty sure they're actually pretty shit on normal roads.
Yeah, that's
special
it.
tyres.
I mean, like
rains.
Like we were saying before, like they're always in the fucking desert. They're
Yeah.
always in Nevada.
In the water, what are you going to do in the sea?
No idea. So I'm going to go for D on this one.
Yeah, it's not awful, but yeah,
it's not terrible.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
I'd probably still pick an ambulance just because it's more. If we're going to go the disguise route, an ambulance is a much better shout.
Yeah, you're not wrong. This dude.
I don't understand much about Optimus Prime.
Okay.
What of him is in the trailer?
I think it's like an extra battle area. Like it's like all the stuff that goes onto his body.
So
that
it's
makes him bigger.
accessories.
Yeah, kind of. So I mean, like, yeah,
It's a big suitcase.
but
basically.
also it can hold other Transformers in there.
Inside him.
Yeah. So we can hold like obviously a bunch of fucking Preceptors and a bunch of fucking like other ones.
Well, exactly.
But a Bumblebee, say, or a Bumblebee, or that guy, or Rodimus, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's I don't know.
It's too slow.
Well, no, he's powerful as fuck.
If
Like,
I'm trapped in the middle of
it's
Prague
powerful as fuck.
and
Yeah,
I'm
I
stuck
get.
in a field in the mud.
Yeah, but like if you're going up against fucking jets and planes and shit.
I'm not always thinking
if
that
you're
someone's
going up
fight me.
against
I'm
well,
just trying
this
to-
is the Transformers world. They have to use them. If you're like, you have to think about like if like you're gonna get fucking blown off the road if you're a little fucking F1 car compared to this ginormous tank
Yeah, but it's
truck.
been slow. Trucks are famously slow and shit to maneuver.
Well,
so it's just
slow
like,
and shit. Yes, it's shit to
so
maneuver.
someone's just going to
but,
bomb them.
Like, okay, well, like it's like Mad Max. Like, how useful was that truck in Mad Max?
Because all the bits of the truck were used for stuff. That's just a big box.
no, because it was super fucking like and just destroyed shit.
I know, but it carries fuel and stuff.
But it
That adds
carries
so
other
many
people.
extra bits. Yeah, but that's just like it looks too. It's boring.
So you think
It's just a boring design. It's just a box. It's just a
Well,
box.
it's how you use. Okay, yeah,
Just imagine a battlefield that coming up over the hill. It's just like, oh, fucking stuck in the mud. It's shit.
but that would be scarier.
No, but you just get stuck.
Because like you've got to think that as soon as they get stuck, then they can be like, right, okay, I'm out of that.
I better turn into a robot.
I better turn into a robot, and then just
deals
like
with every
crawl for a
situation.
bit. And
No,
then
just walk
like,
along.
No, but because they need the speed. You were saying about
Where's
the
it
speed.
going?
Well, if you can say that that's too slow, that's too slow and hard to maneuver, you can't say that
think
Grimlock. You can't give
'cause he's
Grimlock
got-
the
he's got a
higher
bit of personality.
because you're saying he's cooler. It's not down to coolness. It's down to
he's got
usefulness.
hands. He's got hands in both his forms. He hasn't got. He's just got wheels. I think he is like very average. He'd be in the middle for me, like because he's just. I guess if I have to
But
carry
you
loads of
said
Transformer stuff,
Okay,
but it's just like it's shit to drive. They're not good to drive across like
They're
muddy
not good.
deserts.
You're not driving them. You're him.
No, but I
You're-
feel my
you're not-
wheels.
You're not
I have my
him.
wheels. My wheels are my hands, so I
you're
feel the
you're
ground.
Like him. It can like you can shift stuff in like different ways. It's not like a
No.
normal truck. It's not like they stall all the time. We
No,
can't deal with
it's
it.
just going over loads of potholes in that. I'd hate it.
Where are you saying then?
Well, middle C. And to
C.
be honest, I think that's too fucking nice.
I will also go for a C. Soundwave.
Oh man, is he the cassette or is he the player?
He's the player.
Oh, he's the player, isn't he?
He's the player.
Who's the cassette? Oh, the cassette.
The cassette is a bunch of other ones. There's like 5. There's like Ravage, Rumble, Laserbeak.
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 So he's lit. So he's that.
Laserbeak.
Yeah.
So he's that. So basically, how useful is it to be a tape recorder in today's days? And also a tape recorder that is not going to be like does it even look like any tape recorder that I've seen? The thing is with all these items that I always think is really silly, it's like if say you were going to like sneak into someone's house and just be an item,
Yeah.
it's I don't think I've ever walked around my house and just gone, oh yeah, there's a brand new really cool blue looking tape recorder. Like no, it's not even a tape recorder. Why are we calling that? It's a boombox. There's a bright, really cool boombox.
I feel he must be able to
there.
record stuff.
I think probably, yeah. I think there is a record button there. But
not to be like facetious or whatever, but I kind of feel like all the cars probably have cassette players in them anyway. So he's just like irrelevant.
yeah. but he can hold 3 Transformers inside him at all times.
Well, that's just
very quickly.
gross.
Very quickly. Well, I mean, it's like saying gross, but like you're saying women are gross for holding children inside them,
What,
inside their
5
bodies.
metal children.
3 metal children.
I just think in the battlefield,
There is such thing
it's
as
not helpful.
sexlets.
Does that just come onto the fucking
In the
battlefield and then just poop out loads of robots?
Obviously. The thing is, you
How does he
remember-
get from A to B?
What do you mean?
How does he get from A to B?
Well, he walks.
In
You
the
need
robot.
to
So then that
understand
ru-
this.
that ruins it because he can't even
But
move.
he can. But as he's a tape, and as these things are taped.
No, he's not a tape. Wait,
as these
also,
things are
he can't
taped-
even play himself.
What do you mean?
If he doesn't have a cassette or this one inside him, he can't even make any music.
Well,
Does he just do radio? Does he just do
he
talk
probably
radio?
does radio. He probably does everything like that. Like he probably can play a tape.
For me, this argument is why they should stay as the items they turn into, not be a robot. Because my
Yeah.
whole argument is the robots are better. So this is a prime example. Like the Petri dish toilet thing, and the camera, it's like, how am I going to get around?
Okay.
If I had like little secret wheels or little legs, fine.
But you got to understand that they don't go. Like if they want to move around, they'll just become robots.
No, but they're less useful to me. That's the whole thing. That's my argument. Is
But, like-
staying as a robot and never turning back is the best.
Okay, but it's like saying, right, okay, so what if there was like a little needle? It's the most useful thing to have, or like literally it's a stem pen, EpiPen, right?
Yeah.
And it fixes all the other fucking Autobots, right?
Okay.
So all the other Autobots
I was
feel
gonna say, I'm pretty
fantastic,
sure, like,
right?
they can't do
so
biological
basically they
stuff,
get
can
them and they do it, and it's like, right, you fixed all the Autobots. That thing is terrible all the rest of the time, but it's incredibly useful as an EpiPen for the Autobots.
Yeah, but
So say like, think about it. If it's incredibly useful, it doesn't matter how much you're using it. It's like that's the most fucking useful thing in the
No,
world.
but you've got
If it was like a key and you could just turn it into a key that could open any locks, you'd barely be a key because you wouldn't be fucking living
Who's
life as
picking
a
up the key?
Well, okay, yeah, I agree there.
You
So
got,
like,
you got
there's an
the,
issue
you're
there.
the thing, like.
Well, he can do anything. He can put it out anyway, so it doesn't matter about the key. So like, I understand. Yeah, you need a key to
If
pick,
you've got
to be
like an
picked up and
EpiPen
put
that
through
works
something.
on, obviously they can't do biological stuff, but I'm assuming say if
But
you
you
want
understand,
instant
you understand what I
repair,
mean. Instant repair thing.
But if you're on your own, it's not. What's the use? You're
Okay,
trapped in the desert.
Yeah, but okay, well, it's like, but it's still loads more useful than say all
Not
the other
day
ones.
to
So I
day.
think it should be higher because it holds all the other Transformers inside it.
No, because it's just like saying
Because he can literally, what he can do,
check
he
for
can
$1
just
million
go.
quid's really useful in life, but if you're trapped in I don't know, in the ice
But it is a
caps
bit-
and you want a pack of matches and a fire, that's much more useful at that time. It all
I know,
depends on what
it's-
situation
yeah,
you're
but
in.
all the situations, you're saying about situation in
we-
a battlefield, it's so easy to be able to pop out 3 Transformers that are just going to go, right, Ravage, you're a fucking sick panther, Laserbeak, you're a fucking cool thing, and you Rumble, you can just cause some earthquakes or shit.
If it was
This is so much more useful.
That's
Where
a
we're
tool.
having battle.
There's
Okay,
a
I
lot of these
understand
are
it's a tool.
tools, and I know a car's sort of a tool, but if a car can drive itself in Transformers World, but they've got no motion.
Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? I think
I think
the
Optimus
fact that
Prime
it
is
can
too
hold,
high already. I think it's
it can-
above Optimus Prime.
I'm not. You think it's above Optimus
Yeah.
Prime? Well, you think this is above Optimus
because
Prime?
it's just at least it's a bit more interesting.
Okay, so I think we're going to agree quite a lot here. I think I
I
kind
think
of
Prime's
agree.
too high.
I think Prime should be higher. It's considering nothing is in S class at the moment.
Fucking Das Grimlock.
Grimlock shouldn't be in S class because, like you say, he's slow as shit. What would you
I never
use him
said
for?
he was slow
What
as
do you
shit.
think?
You're the
You
one
said he'd be
fucking-
slow as shit stomping through traffic.
No, I didn't know. I said I prefer being slow, stomping through traffic. I'm happy. I'm just getting on
But
with my
why
day.
did you not prefer being slow, stomping through traffic in a massive truck rather
Because
than?
it's not a fucking
with an
dinosaur.
F1
It's really
car?
basic. Or don't care. It's because it's not a dinosaur.
But
I'm
it's
sick
useful,
of the
not
fact that I
how
say-
much you like
Right, If I say
dinosaurs.
it's an S and you say it's an A, surely we should do between the two.
No, I actually no.
Or do you think it's going to be lower?
I think it was going to be lower, so I put it
Okay.
at an A as a thingy. I think that's about there for that, and I think Optimus should go. A bit
I
higher.
think Optimus.
Bumblebee. Let's go straight on to Bumblebee. He's a car. He's a bug. He's a VW bug,
Yeah.
known as for not taking anything. Literally, I think it should be the lowest of all the cars Transformers.
What do you mean not taking it? Sorry, I
Like,
missed
you
that.
can't really take any fucking
Oh,
weight.
passengers.
Yeah, you can't. You can it's just
Yeah, but
very
so can
small.
the ambulance one can't.
The ambulance can take. I mean, a fair few people. It's got a lot of room in the back.
Yeah, but if I was trapped in the desert like that car is on that picture.
Like
I'd be
that car
thinking,
is on that
he's in the
picture.
desert.
Why are
and
they all
he's just
trapped in the desert?
he's
Every
just-
single thing in this thing
No,
is
because
trapped
that's
in the
just the
desert.
most common thing in Transformer episodes. Like,
Well,
I'm not an
none of
expert.
it. I don't think any Transformer episode has ever been trapped in the
I
desert.
bet they're in the desert.
Maybe they've been. Yeah, they've been
They're very
in
rarely
the desert.
in like.
In the desert, but I don't think they've been trapped in the desert.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna keep going on this desert thing, I think that's obviously really good. Like,
I
it's
don't
lightweight.
know. No, because it's not a
Do
Doom
they need
buggy.
fuel, by the way?
It's
Do
not
they-
Doom, but no, they will run off. Yeah, Energon, but it's fine. I think
Okay.
they're fine for a bit. Let's not take that into
just
consideration.
saying.
Yeah, I think it's useless. Not useless. I think it's the least useful car there. I mean, considering there's there's a bunch of other cars in there that like fucking Porsches.
No,
Jeeps.
I know, but we're only going off these
There's
ones.
Porsches,
We're
Jeeps,
only,
there's
we can
things.
only
Yeah,
compare
I
to
agree.
these.
But
So if it's I'd rather have that than the Formula 1 car.
you'd rather have that? Well,
Day to
really?
day, yeah. Because Formula 1's shit on most surfaces, unless it's
I
like
agree.
super
I do
smooth.
agree. But I also think that, like, yes, it does replicate the Formula 1 wheels, but it can also kind of go.
That's cheating. No, that you can't say they can micro transform into slight variations. It's got to be you're an ambulance, you're an ambulance, you're a car, you're a car,
Yeah,
you're a plane,
yeah,
you're a
right.
plane. You can't have superpowers added on.
Not superpowers, but yeah, I get what you mean. Okay, right. So I'm going to say I think it's very useless. Not useless. I just think it's the least useful car.
No, but I think if we're going size,
So you
disguisedness.
so I think we should put it on a scale next to Mirage there.
No, I see. I think it's probably similar to the ambulance because the ambulance can obviously get through traffic.
Okay.
But I think the Formula 1 car's below those two, even if it's like by half.
I think we should move Starscream all the way up to S.
No.
How useful is it to do that? Considering everything we've discussed, I understand how
I want personality.
you might think.
I want hands.
What do you mean personality?
Also, I've got
he
hands.
can do what? Are you
No.
Joe, stop comparing everything to Grimlock. Just for a second.
No,
honestly.
because that's
I'm
the
saying,
top one.
I'm generally saying for the it's the top one because you've decided it's top one. S then it should be an S. If we're
No. But what
I'm
saying
but
is,
like, how much better is it to go up and fly away from a situation than just be able to stomp away from it?
No, because
I understand you like dinosaurs, but
Yeah,
that's
and
silly.
he's got hands.
No.
And I know yours. I know this.
He's got hands
No,
in
but
5 seconds flat.
No,
He's
that's
got
not-
fucking hands.
That's not what we're arguing about.
Well,
Mark.
no,
the whole
it's
point
usefulness.
is.
No,
the whole
it's
point
usefulness
is.
as like a difference between the two things. What? So it's like it's like you say like oh right, it'd be better to just have no finger, no thumb because that's like I don't know. It's like there's so little difference between you as a human and a dinosaur. The usefulness
We're not
is nothing.
comparing that. We're
It's
talking about
usefulness.
no. I'm
What
not on that
use is
tier
it to
list.
being a dinosaur in a world where you have to be robots in the fucking skies? There's no usefulness.
Mark,
It should be D. I'm being nice giving you an A.
The whole point of tier list is we can only compare it to things on the tier list. It's not comparing to me as a human. I'm comparing it to all those other ones.
Yeah.
Now, and
But
what
also
we
the
said
fact
about
that they can
it's
also
this
be humans.
No, but it's the fact that it's their forms. It's not their other forms. So if your plane can turn, but if your
it's how
plane
useful
can
it is as a transformer. Obviously, all these things are all just cars. Like obviously, that would be right down there because it doesn't kick out other things. These are literally just the transformers. They're not the actual items.
No, I realise we're not just comparing like items. I'm just saying I like Grimlock, Mark.
I'm going to go for S for that. So where do you think it would be?
I wouldn't put it any higher than Grimlock.
You're not taking into consideration any of the other points that you said about why Optimus Prime was shit, or why Mirage was shit because people are going to be fucking looking at it all the time, or why.
No, because Optimus Prime is easy. Because Optimus Prime can't go over hills. Grimlock can just walk across any surface.
But so can Optimus Prime.
No,
if
but
he
he's a
becomes the
car.
robot.
No,
the
'cause
thing
that's
is,
the difference. That's not what
we're
we're talking
ranking
about.
Transformers. We're not ranking vehicles or dinosaurs.
We're
ranking vehicles.
their
Usefulness
versions.
as yes, but like, how useful is it to be in that transforming? Okay, I understand. So what? So all the other items. So all these items are literally should be right down the bottom because they can't walk over.
We've just been discussing the fact that, like, if you're a camera or if you're
it
features,
doesn't
you
matter
can't
if you're a camera
because we're not talking about both versions. That's the whole point
No,
of this
it's
argument.
how good you are in a battle. Like it's
as
like
the thing,
Yes.
not as the robot.
No, but like how good you are and how useful you could be, like being a transformer. I understand that. Like, yes, Grimlock is cool. I'm not saying that Grimlock should be massively low down, but all of these as items just get completely lowered down, and it's just like we're just going to be
That's the whole discussion.
We're just all
That's the whole discussion we've been having. It's not been a bad discussion. It's literally going.
But it's because you've not seen Transformers.
No. What?
Or understand what the concept of why they would use them in that format or anything like that. You've got to kind of go and get into the mindset of it. Otherwise, you're just going, no, that shit makes no sense. No, that shit makes no sense.
Because
it can't walk over things. It's not a dinosaur.
No, because the whole thing is, it's very different if you go, right, we're going to discuss Transformers and we're talking about both their forms. This whole argument has been on what they transform into and how useful is it to be that opposed to their robot form. That's the argument we've had.
How
and
useful is it to be a plane above a dinosaur, and you still think a plane is lower than a dinosaur?
No, because if I have to be that for my whole
like
life.
No, because you don't have to be that for your whole life. You just need to understand that you're a transformer,
understand they can
Joe.
transform.
You're a transformer.
I know.
So you'd prefer to be literally a huge behemoth that can walk around incredibly slowly and incredibly unusefully, not walk into any fucking houses or anything, or be a fucking or just not be a plane. Potentially at some point in time.
No, because of course the plane can't go into houses.
No, okay, yeah.
That's
You can transform back down to things. Okay,
no,
yeah,
but then
fine.
I can. That's the whole point.
What use is a fucking dinosaur in 2018 I'm actually lowering Grimlock.
But we've only been discussing the cameras and the guns and stuff. We literally discussed how someone else has to use them as an item. That's how we've been rating things. And you can't suddenly change it when we get up the other thing and go, oh, it's the other version.
But it's saying that they're obviously completely useless. That's the thing. So obviously no one... No, but you're saying that you don't want to spend your rest of your life as that. Now obviously if you're saying that... If you're putting it down as what you spend when you spend your rest of your life at, obviously you're going to fucking go a dinosaur. Yeah, no, because you're not being it as your rest of your life. That's what I'm saying. You're not fucking getting it. 5 seconds when you need to be used as a fucking tool. That's what it is. How useful you are as a tool. That's what I mean about the fucking EpiPen.
So what does Grimlock do
No one knows
normally?
they fucking... Well, he's
in the series.
Well, he just basically goes and chills out in a plane. He comes later because the Dinobots came much later.
But what do people think? Is that a little man? Like, what's
he just doesn't go out and fight and
what's
chill
he
out
doing
in
there?
the cities.
He's got an apron on.
Well, there's another guy there. He's part of the team. That's Sam Witwicky, probably.
Well, it looks like he's got the only friend in all
this drink
these
minimum
things.
has gone very good. The fucking dinosaur is not useful in any way, shape, or form compared to all those items. It's cool as fuck. Yes, I get that. But it's not useful.
I feel like there's only one T-Rex in all Transformers, and there's loads of planes.
Well, there's 3 planes. There is only one T-Rex, but there's also cool Stegosaurus and Diplodocus. There's only one fucking camera. What do you want? Is that cooler?
No, but
does that make it cooler?
No, but I think they've got real cameras in the world.
Well, yeah, they do. But
I'm the only dinosaur in the whole world. I've got a lot of sway.
That's not use. I understand you're making a point. That's not useful.
I'm the only dinosaur.
Is it useful? What sway do you have?
Well, I've just got into a club with an apron on there.
To be honest, though, all these people could just decide. All these Transformers could just go, maybe I'll be a dinosaur.
Yeah, if they go like nanomachine and turn into anything, because
No,
they can all turn into anything.
Yeah, they can all turn into anything.
I know, but we're not arguing about that because then it's just infinite. What might be useful for you might not be useful for me. Okay.
What? So you don't think that being a plane?
I'm imagining this episode's here, and the
also
other guys
people,
are here. The Megatron
Transformers, robots in disguise.
Yeah, I know.
You don't think it's useful to be a disguise? Half of your tagline is based on robots in disguise.
Look, I'm imagining...
Why are all these things disguising themselves into
because that's my whole
things?
argument, that this guy thing is stupid. That's literally what my whole argument's been since day one. I'm imagining, what is it, Decepticons are here, and what the fucking Megatron ones are.
Well, the Decepticons are them.
Yeah, Autobots. The two sides, and there's a big battle going on, and I'm imagining, okay, who do I want to be on this side, or whatever, and I'd rather be a dinosaur on the battle, or the fucking Avengers Endgame battle, than a plane.
Yeah, okay, I get that, but okay, fine. But, no, fine, fair enough. You'd rather be a thing...
A ground troop, big guy, smashing in stuff, using my hands...
Yeah, okay.
For a variety of uses, picking up Megatron and shooting him.
But you probably wouldn't be doing that anyway. I mean, he does do that quite a bit.
I don't know if he's a good guy or bad guy. He might be
he's a good guy.
guys.
He's a good guy. He's the Autobot. Anyway, that was our fucking fight. That was our massive discussion about this. I hope this is still recording. I hope everything's working. Because we're never doing this again.
Yes, we are.
Thank you very much. No, we're doing a rank video. We're doing a rank video, but we're not discussing this ever again, even if it doesn't record.
We need to be stricter on the rules.
Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Funny.